Shit.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Yes, Minnesota Vikings.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
My God. Oh. Dude, just fucking hit the fucking thing. Playing Madden?
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest.
Menu narration set to 100. Enter. Menu narration set to 100.
What? Oh. How many PlayStation cards do you even have?
Jefferson! Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Oh.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Here's Traylon Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He'll get it at the 9. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The fuck are you moaning for? You.
So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time.
It sounds
And
like
leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much...
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive.
39
Big
yards!
shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
At the 4-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, ready?
Jones. Can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3
dude, why are you
downs to
jumping?
play.
And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
Speed on the tackle.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Down and goal to go.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard.
Oh my goodness, they're
Ah!
and that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still there's the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. Up.
Has room down the left sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown.
And it's
The
a Minnesota
Vikings
touchdown.
early lead to 8. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow,
I ran it all the way back.
plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2.
10-0, baby.
The distance normally dissuades anyone from trying to fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call, and fortunately, his guys delivered.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Grab the throw on first down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line.
Fucking fumble, dude.
That fumble came back.
I almost had that
chance
shit.
they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock. And we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Cut by Collins on the slant. Decent game here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Taken at the 2. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break.
It's a 10-0 ball
We're ready now
stadium.
for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now Howell off to play action. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. The shot to the
My
end
God,
zone
just
is incomplete.
grab the ball.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Bronc. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs. The tight end in motion now. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 7 yards. Another 3 and out.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The Vikings make it a 16-point ball game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the
God
preseason.
damn it, Thomas.
We'll get the training staff out to work on it. First call here coming from the shotgun. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run
Bruised
is
ribs.
it really just gives
And
you
Brady
every
will
opportunity
return
to
soon.
whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Mills to the air now. Once complete, takes Brian outright. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy!
Throwing from the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's third down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And that brings up fourth and long.
Come on, Price. You can't do me wrong.
And this is away. Wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Howell now. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
What you gonna play, Trey?
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Throw again. It's Howell. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18 Cotton, 18 Cotton.
Throw in here, Mills. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football.
19, 18.
Here's Mills to throw. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Now Mills. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Mills looking to throw. Gets it quickly to Noel. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Complete to Jalen Noel. A 5-yard pickup.
Throwing now on third and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before
Paper
he can
or
get that pass
plastic?
away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Tommy Thompson in punt formation.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen had. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Ty Chandler to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own.
He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Mills back to throw. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! This is scooped up by the Vikings. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, you watch him return it for 6.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Vikings 36, Texans nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Looking to throw, Mills. Set up the screen to Higgins. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Mills. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oh.
3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen now for Chubb. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Texans set to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game.
Come on, baby, make me return the ball again.
His work begins at the 31. Across the 45. Jukes away from one. And he's going to
broke your ankles, boy.
Here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. Howell. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown.
Woo!
The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now it's Will Reichard on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker.
Dude, why are you fucking not throwing it?
And they were all over this one.
Piece of
They
shit.
stop him short, and the fake fail. Reichard set to kick this away. Noel to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some
We
rest
don't
this
speak
time
of him.
around and find some points to go after that lead. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Come on, I want to injure you, Hip Mills.
Pass play coming here. Lost control of another one. It's picked up by the Vikings going the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
That's stock
Well,
phone?
Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one. And lower, the kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that
50-0, baby.
2 to their lead.
Well, that's a big-time call and took some serious guts to send in. They had a long way to go to pull it off. His faith in his special teams rewarded.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now come the Texans on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers.
Wow, it's great again! And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
God, Mills, you
All right,
suck.
starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A give to Mason. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover.
Tim Jones, baby.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now it's Will Reichard on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Finds a man right side. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Here's the backup. First throw. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Looks to throw it. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they claw a little of the damage back there with a modest return. Good efforts, but they still lost yards on the fumble. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Looking from the gun. Here's Mertz. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Howell. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason.
Where you going, dude?
Get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Autry on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Howell from the gun. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And the shotgun, Howell. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
Gross.
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. He's got it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Job running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looks from the gun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Was she?
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today.
So are you. No, I'm kidding.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it well before the 20. The Vikings are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, Howell. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Dude!
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Makes it second
They
and
don't
10
complete a
from the
high percentage of
21-yard
these, but
line.
even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It
What are you
keeps the
watching?
defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Now Howell off to play action. He's going to try another deep one here.
Dude, fucking catch the damn thing!
Make it happen. Now it's third down.
Ty Felton.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Howell throwing on third down. He's trying to go deep again.
Why is fucking triangle not working?
Connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Howell throwing for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun here, Mertz. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Vikings have recovered.
Give me the damn ball, you fucking twat.
He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, freed that pass rusher to strip the ball away from the QB.
Here's Howell, first and 10. Fits it through the middle.
Oh, you calm down, Elizabeth. You're fine.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play action here with Howell. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks
And
it
it's
away.
not working again. The fuck's sakes, man!
Back to the drawing board they go for second.
Go to bed, Justin.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Texans nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. No to return this. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Texans trying to do some window dressing.
At the 24-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go. 18 card.
Mertz going to look to throw. Complete to Chubb. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third
I'm going to
down.
tear it out even more.
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
Let's see what he can do on the return. Through the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. first down from the 42. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Well, he put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone.
Dude,
This one is knocked away. Potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He gets it again. And his defense
God,
standing
dude.
tall. They keep him out of the end zone. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for him. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
You good in there, big guy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Some players' development traits are hidden. Here are a player's motivations. How well you...
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yahler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Back on the field after a knee injury robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise in the limited sample size we saw of him during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan. You saw an accurate passer who ran the offense extremely well, but don't be fooled by that. He was never afraid to attack defenses with his arm, and he'll try to do the same here in the NFL.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And his throw here is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 44 yards. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Fuck you, Justin.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball.
And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And they go play action with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 14.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And a strong run that time. This is across midfield and down to the 43. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. The This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Patriots first down.
Back to the ground with Gibson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7th.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 6.
Looking to throw. May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the...
The guy's man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 33 yards that time.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action.
No!
It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Throwing is McCarthy. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
Jones again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Vikings. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they need...